Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. In this video I am going to tell you about the penny, United States of America, which are very valuable and rare. If you have them, you can take advantage of them. Top 1. Did you check your change today? No? Well, you might want to dig deep into those old jars, junk drawers, and forgotten coin boxes right now. Because hiding in plain sight, right there in your spare change, could be one small copper coin that could absolutely change your life. We're talking about a single penny. Not silver. Not gold. Just a plain-looking little coin from 1976. But here's the twist. It's no ordinary penny. It's a treasure, and if yours came from a special proof set, and matches what we're about to describe, you could be holding something worth not one, not five, but as much as $79,000. Yes, a single 1-cent coin. From the bicentennial year. Worth more than a luxury car. Worth more than a year of college tuition. Worth more than your last 5 vacations combined. And it gets even crazier. You see, the United States Mint has been producing pennies for over a century. But in 1976, most eyes were focused on the quarter, half dollar, and dollar coins that were redesigned for America's 200th birthday. The humble penny? It stayed the same, or so we thought. But hidden in the proof sets of that year, those shiny, mirror-like collector sets not meant for general circulation, were some ultra-rare Lincoln cents with microscopic errors, special strikes, or even unusual compositions. And that's where things get juicy. Some of these 1976 proof pennies are so rare that only a few exist in top condition. And that's exactly why collectors are going absolutely crazy to get their hands on one. In recent auctions, one of these special proof pennies, yes, the one you might already have, sold for an eye-watering $2,700. But wait, another went for $12,000. Another? $29,000. And the rarest ones? One was verified, graded perfectly, with a jaw-dropping, flawless surface, and it sold for a heart-stopping $79,000. Let that sink in. A coin you could have inherited from your grandparents. A coin sitting inside a dusty proof set you bought years ago at a garage sale. A coin you may have overlooked 100 times, could be worth a fortune. So, how do you know if you have the right one? First, check the year. 1976. That's step 1. Second, was it from a proof set? These are the coins with that ultra-smooth, mirror-like shine and extra detail. They were minted in San Francisco, so look closely. You should see a tiny S mint mark just below the date on Lincoln's shoulder. Now here's where things get really specific. The high-value ones? They're in pristine condition. Graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, and marked with grades like PR67, PR68, or even PR69 or PR70 deep cameo. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Collectors will pay thousands for those flawless examples, because they're nearly impossible to find after nearly 50 years. But there's more. Some of these valuable pennies also have errors. Double dies. Off-center strikes. Even unusual planchets that were never meant to be used. If yours has any of these, you're sitting on a gold mine in copper clothing. So what should you do? Don't spend it. Don't clean it. And definitely don't ignore it. Get it professionally graded. Protect it like it's your winning lottery ticket. Because it just might be, and if you're sitting there thinking, no way. A penny? That can't be real. Think again. Collectors are outbidding each other right now, as we speak, for coins just like yours. From as low as $2,700 to as high as $79,000, all for one small, round, copper penny from 1976. So go check your coins. Open that proof set. And who knows, your next trip to the coin jar might just be the most profitable 5 minutes of your life. Hit that like button if you're going straight to search your coins. Subscribe for more rare coin secrets. Because this is just the beginning. Your fortune might be just 1 penny away. Top 2. You might want to stop what you're doing right now, because what I'm about to tell you could instantly turn that little copper coin in your drawer into a 5-figure payday. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked closely at your pennies from the 1990s? More specifically, Have you ever taken a moment to look at a 1996 Lincoln penny from a proof set? No? Then you might be passing up the chance to own one of the most shocking hidden treasures in modern U.S. coinage. Yes, a 1996 penny. Not gold. Not silver. Just that small, unassuming 1-cent coin. But make no mistake, it could be worth far, far more than you ever imagined. Some of these proof pennies from 1996 are quietly selling for insane amounts of money. We're not talking about a few dollars. We're talking about actual coins that have sold, recently, for between $2,700 and a jaw-dropping $77,000. Let that sink in. So how is this possible? Why would anyone pay that kind of money for a single penny? Here's the truth. The 1996 proof pennies weren't made for everyday use. They were struck with extreme precision by the United States Mint in San Francisco, and only included in proof sets made for collectors. These coins shine with mirror-like finishes, razor-sharp details, and a unique S mint mark below the date, indicating they came from the San Francisco Mint. But here's the part that makes coin collectors drool. Some of those 1996 proof pennies were struck so perfectly, so flawlessly, that their surfaces are virtually untouched, even under powerful magnification. These are the coins that receive top-tier grades from grading companies like PCGS and NGC. And those perfect grades? That's where the money comes in. The highest graded proof coins, especially those rated PR69 or PR70 deep cameo, are so rare and so desirable that collectors are willing to pay staggering amounts just to own them. And when demand meets rarity, that's when a single penny can sell for the price of a new truck, or even a luxury watch. Now let's go even deeper. Some of the most valuable 1996 proof pennies weren't just perfect, they had minting anomalies, like double die obverse errors, ultra-deep cameo contrast, or were struck on experimental planchets. These rare variations make them even more collectible, and that's when the bidding goes wild. Imagine this, you're holding a coin that looks ordinary to most people. But to the trained eye? It's a flawless proof strike from 1996. Certified. Graded. Preserved. And suddenly, it's not just a penny anymore, it's a payday. One collector recently scored $2,700 for their 1996 proof penny. Another walked away with $19,000. Then came the big one, a perfect example, fully graded, ultra-rare, sold to a private collector for a staggering $77,000. That's not a typo. That's real money. For 1 cent. So what should you do right now? Go look for your 1996 proof set. Open it. Examine that penny. Is there an S mint mark under the date? Is the surface like a mirror, with frosted details? Does it look flawless? Not a scratch, not a blemish? If it does, you might have something very special. But don't try to clean it. That can destroy its value. Instead, protect it. Store it properly. And send it to a professional grading service if you think it has a shot at a high grade. You might be shocked at what it's worth. And remember this, it's not just collectors looking for these coins, it's investors. People who see rare coins as assets that grow in value over time. So if you've got a 1996 proof penny hiding in a forgotten set somewhere, it could be worth not 1 cent, not even $1, but as much as $77,000. That's the magic of coin collecting. 1 Tiny coin. 1 Massive surprise. Tap that like button if you're heading to check your coin collection right now. Drop a comment if you think you've got one of these. And don't forget to subscribe, because your next penny could be worth more than you ever dreamed. Coins don't just buy things. Sometimes the right one can be the thing people spend a fortune to buy. Top 3. Have you ever held a coin in your hand and had no idea you were actually holding a fortune? Well, listen closely. Because if you own a 1990 penny, especially one from a proof set, you could be sitting on a jackpot and not even know it. You've heard that right. A small copper penny from 1990. A coin most people would never look twice at. A coin that says 1 cent, but could secretly be worth as much as $87,000. Yes, the same kind of penny that might be hiding inside an old proof set in your attic, inside a dusty coin album your grandparents gave you, or even mixed in with a collection you bought at a garage sale for next to nothing. Let's break it down. Because this isn't a rumor. It's very real, and very valuable. In the year 1990, the United States Mint produced millions of pennies for circulation. But a select few, the best of the best, were minted in San Francisco and sealed inside proof sets for collectors. These proof coins were struck multiple times using polished dies to create stunning detail and a mirror-like finish. And among those 1990 proof pennies, something unusual happened. A small number of them were struck without the S mint mark, a critical error that should never have occurred. These coins, known as no S proof pennies, became instant rarities. And collectors? They went absolutely wild. That tiny missing letter? It turned an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. It's like a winning lottery ticket that fits in the palm of your hand. Because these no S 1990 proof pennies are almost impossible to find, and that makes them some of the most valuable modern coins in existence. Let me say that again so it sinks in. A penny. From 1990. From a proof set. With no mint mark under the date. And if yours is authentic and in top condition, it could be worth not $100, not even $1,000, but up to $87,000. Still think pennies are worthless. Let's talk real numbers. In recent years, one of these 1990 proof pennies, missing the S mint mark and graded by a professional service, sold for $2,700. Another one, in even better condition, brought in over $24,000. Then came the big one. A flawless example, graded PR69 Deep Cameo, and it sold for a life-changing $87,000 to a private collector. Let that sink in. This isn't a story from a coin shop fantasy. These are verified auction sales. Real buyers. Real money. For a coin most people would overlook every single day. Now here's the big question. Asterisk asterisk, do you have one? Asterisk asterisk, here's how to find out. First, locate your 1990 proof set. It's usually in a hard plastic case with mirror-finished coins inside. Next, grab that penny. Look just below the year. Normally, you'll see a small S mint mark for San Francisco. But if it's missing, you might be holding the real deal. But don't clean it. Don't try to polish it. Don't even breathe on it. Instead, send it off to a trusted grading company like PCGS or NGC. They'll verify it, grade it, and if you've got the right coin in pristine condition, you could be looking at a payout of anywhere from $2,700 all the way up to $87,000. And here's the kicker, even if your 1990 penny does have the S. If it's in perfect proof condition, deep cameo, flawless fields, no blemishes, it could still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. It's not just about the error. It's about condition. Perfection pays in the coin world. So check your proof sets. Check your collection. That forgotten penny sitting in a box right now could be your hidden gold mine. Think about what you could do with $87,000. Pay off debt. Take the vacation of your dreams. Put a down payment on a house. Or just smile, knowing that one tiny copper coin changed everything. Pennies aren't just spare change anymore. Some of them are secret treasures, waiting to be discovered by people just like you. So if you've got a 1990 proof set, do not ignore it. Because 1 cent could be worth $87,000. Hit that like button if you're checking your coins right now. Subscribe for more coin finds that can make you rich. And drop a comment if you've ever found a rare penny. Because your story could be the next big headline in the collector world. Remember, never underestimate the power of a penny. Top 4. Before you throw that penny away, before you walk past that coin collection you haven't touched in years, let me tell you something that could blow your mind, and maybe even change your bank account forever. Yes, we're talking about a penny. But not just any penny. A 2013 proof penny, that little copper coin sitting in someone's drawer right now, is quietly becoming one of the most shocking treasures in modern US coin history. And if you have one of these rare gems hiding in your collection, you might be holding something worth far more than 1 cent. So, what makes the 2013 penny from a proof set so special? Let's go back for a second. In 2013, the US Mint continued producing proof sets, ultra high quality coins made just for collectors. These aren't the coins you find in pocket change. These are mirror-finished, razor-sharp beauties, struck multiple times with precision. And while most people thought nothing special happened that year, a small number of these 2013 proof pennies turned out to be anything but ordinary. Some had flawless surfaces, perfect, deep cameo finishes, and nearly microscopic perfection. Others? They had minting errors, double dyes, dye chips, ghostly floating roof designs on the Lincoln Memorial, and even off-metal strikes that shocked experts. But here's where it gets crazy. These proof pennies started showing up at auctions, and collectors began paying huge money for the finest examples. Think about it, a coin you could have bought for a couple bucks in a proof set, or maybe inherited from a family member without even realizing it, could now be worth thousands. And not just a few thousand. We're talking as much as a brand new car, a down payment on a house, or a life-changing check for a tiny coin that fits in your palm. Let me ask you this. Have you ever opened a 2013 proof set and actually looked at the penny? Have you checked for that mint mark under the date, showing it was struck in San Francisco? Have you examined the fields and details for ultra-sharp finishes, deep contrast, and possible mint errors? Because if you haven't, you might be sitting on a jackpot and not even know it. Some of these 2013 pennies, when graded by top services like PCGS or NGC, have received extremely high grades like PR 69 or even PR 70 deep cameo, nearly flawless coins. And those are the ones collectors fight over. Let me put it into perspective. In recent sales, these special 2013 proof pennies have shocked the coin world. One example sold for $2,700, and it wasn't even the best one. Another, in pristine condition, went for $19,000, and the most perfect, eye-popping, high-grade example with rare characteristics. That one sold for an astonishing $45,000. You heard that right. A penny from 2013. From a collector-proof set. Sold for $45,000. And it's not just about age. It's not just about rarity. It's about condition, mint quality, and how well your coin was preserved over time. So here's what you need to do right now. Go find your 2013 proof set. Grab that Lincoln penny. Check for the mint mark. Look at the shine. Is it deep, reflective, almost like a mirror? Are the details sharp? Is it completely uncirculated? If it looks perfect, don't clean it, don't touch it with bare hands, send it to a professional grading company immediately. Because even if you don't have the exact $45,000 version, yours might still fetch hundreds, or thousands, and maybe even $2,700 or more. That's what makes coin collecting one of the most exciting hidden hobbies on the planet. You're not just holding coins, you're holding possibilities. So if you've got that 2013 penny from a proof set lying around somewhere, don't ignore it, because one single cent could secretly be worth $45,000. Hit that like button if you're going to check your collection right now. Drop a comment if you think you've got one of these rare coins. And don't forget to subscribe, because your next penny might be worth even more. The smallest coin in your house could hold the biggest surprise of your life.